truly the calm before the storm. So look behind me. See these clouds? That is the edge of a 2-day snowstorm that's coming. Oh. It's supposed to start out with rain today that's going to turn into snow later this afternoon and evening. And all day tomorrow and the next day we're supposed to get really heavy snow, and then it's going to get down to below zero again. It's been so muddy and there's been so much snow in the ground for so long. I haven't been able to really get any of my gardening preparations done. For instance, I was going to collect a bunch of cow manure, and I was going to mow down a bunch of the natural grass here and everything, and I was going to actually start my composting February 1st, but it's going to be a little while till I get to that. We're supposed to get close to another foot of snow in the next 2 days, and well, it is what it is. Like I said, this winter has provided me, I guess, what I really needed, which was 2.5 months, 3 months just with total time off. No big projects other than getting the batteries and stuff done, and I'm actually enjoying it. I haven't really taken any significant time off in a while. Plus, when you live off grid out here in the wintertime, especially when the conditions are like this, living in an RV, there's work to be done every day. But I thought I'd show you guys what has happened to our road. And believe it or not, it's already starting to dry out. This is after the bad ruts were made. Then everybody looks like they're starting to drive over it, and it's going to smooth it out a little bit. But, I'll try to include a picture in the video. I'll try to include another little spot right here in the video for y'all to see what the road normally looks like. I mean, you can look back and there's probably, 70 or maybe even 100 videos of me walking on this road in perfect condition. All this happened in the last 2 weeks. Okay, I'll turn the camera and show you. This is going down our road towards the main road. You can see these ruts, and this kind of damage just goes all the way down. And then it just goes all the way down, another 1.5 miles, 2 miles that way. This might sound strange to some people, but my perspective on all this damage done to the road is I didn't do any of it. I don't drive my car out. I don't drive my vehicle on this during adverse conditions. And I specifically, when the roads are muddy like this, I go out in the early morning hours when it's still frozen. So I totally understand that, people got to get where they're going. But my perspective is, all this damage was done to this road. I didn't do it. And it's all done by people that don't even live on this road. And, our road is not normally a through road. In fact, up to about a year ago, almost nobody used this road. When we first bought this property, it was, almost 7 months before I saw the very first person go down this road. But let's look at it now. Look at this, all of this damage is done by people that don't live on this road. And we're going to have to fix it now. There is no, just so you all know, these are not county roads. The only people that are going to fix this are us. I don't see all of our neighbors that have been driving through here and that did this. I don't see them coming and fixing it. Kind of sucks. Let me show you how bad it is. So this is in front of my racetrack. Look, they made the road so bad that they then had to drive around, and I get it. You got to do what you got to do, because by the time they get to this point in our road, it's almost a mile that way and a mile the other way. So once you start getting stuck here, you got to do what you got to do. But this drive around that they have right here, this is it. There's so many trees, they can't make another one. There's no way to go farther over. We've got a fence down in that section. I didn't have a chance to get my fence up yet. Well, as soon as this becomes undrivable, which is very soon, and this part of our road here is also undrivable, they're going to have to try to cut through my property. And I don't want that to happen. That's my racetrack, literally. And once it gets covered with snow, it's kind of hard to tell it's a racetrack. I've moved as much as I can there as a barricade, but I'm afraid I've already seen it done on a couple of the other roads around here. People will just move that stuff out of the way and just drive through. So I gotta say, I really hope that doesn't happen, because at that point, I don't see that as, you're doing what you got to do to get where you're going. I see that as somebody came illegally onto my property and vandalized it. And I've seen it happen to a number of other properties around here. In fact, every time there's been a scenario like this, the next thing that's done is the people just move the stuff out of the way there and then just drive through. So is that what's going to happen to my track here in the next week? Now that we have this big storm? And then, the ground here is just, once it thaws out, it hasn't dried yet. It's just completely slimy. And when we add another close to a foot of snow, another, inch of rain on top of this, it's going to take this 3 weeks after this next storm to dry out. And, this road gets used heavily every day. My poor track's going to get beat up. Yeah. I got to say, I have a little bit of regret. We actually had talked a little bit about this. When we first bought the property, nobody used this road at all. I mean, it had signs that it hadn't been used in, years. So we thought about just down past our property, we actually had talked about blocking the road, just destroying it. Nobody uses it. No sense in making the road go that way anymore. It gets down towards a ravine down there where it becomes impassable. So at times, we thought about just destroying and blocking it. And then it would have never been an option. I kind of wish I had done that now, because it would have never been an option for everybody to start using over a year later. Well, live and learn. If I could go back in time 2.5 years right now, this road would be blocked. Let's look at some of the highlights. These are size 13 boots. That give you an idea how wide these ruts are and how deep they are. Let's look at the piece of property that's next to us now. It's got this drive around that goes through it, a whole new road that goes on for, 2 properties. It's over a 1/4 mile. Just completely destroyed. That's part of our view now. This is our road all in front of, starting in front of Aja's, my neighbor's property. And this spot right up here, this used to be a bad spot. That's the spot you saw that Aja had dug out. She made a video about it to try to help with drainage, because that used to be a puddle. That was like the only puddle, the only thing out here. This is now the view of our road out here in front of our easement driveway. This used to be over a foot taller, 1 foot. All of this is going to fill up with water now. All of those ruts, those deep ruts that are not getting filled in, those are just going to fill up with water. I mean, they're going to stay that way. Plus, this road had been hard packed down for 2.5 years. It's all gone. There used to be big rocks in here, okay? And you can see the rocks are still here, but they just got pushed down. They got pushed way down. Look at all this. This is crazy. Okay, so this is the alternate line they've made. Okay, you can see it's almost done. It won't be long till both of these ways here, you won't be able to get through. So you can see it right there. It's driving straight through onto my track. And I don't have enough stuff right now to move over to block this. The ground's too frozen for me to try to dig like a ditch to prevent people from doing it. I can already see it happening. So right here is where I'm afraid they're just going to cut straight through. And unfortunately, I don't have anything of substance that I can put there. All of the big logs that there are need to be dragged over with a 4x4, and you know, some of them are frozen into the ground. It's just, I can't really do any. I can't dig a berm. You know, there's no loose boulders left. I don't want to take the boulders from my driveway to put them here. I don't even know if that's going to stop anybody. But you know, this is it, guys. I think that, you know, I think my racetrack's going to get destroyed. But see, guys, it's right through here, and I can't even walk through this stuff. It's so muddy. This is the kind of stuff that gets, you know, doesn't matter what you're driving, you get stuck in this stuff real easy. Who knows? Maybe one of my neighbors is watching it and has thought about it, and now they're thinking maybe I shouldn't do that. Probably got between the rest of February and March coming up, we probably got another, I'm guessing, you know, 3 to maybe as many as 10 snowstorms. So just get through all that, and then everything starts drying out, and then I won't have to worry about this before. So there it is, snowstorm number 14. Like I said, almost 3 days of snow. I love watching storms like this roll in.
Just got a little bit of snow left, except it's supposed to start snowing again tonight. I wanted to show you guys the subscriber garden because something weird happened over here. We had this really sweet paver stone that somebody sent us, and it did get broken in shipping, but we glued it back together. But look, after sitting under the snow all this time, it disintegrated. So weird. Turned back into concrete, I guess. Pig, Angel, dog's a little faded, balls are a little faded. Aardvark's looking good. Got our cute little flag from Aunt Janet. Look, Janet, it's still holding up out here. Surviving all this weather. Good morning, everybody. I'm up early making a special breakfast because it's someone's birthday today. It is Ed's birthday today. So I'm making a sheet pancake with sausage and cheese in it. And then also like a basic gravy to go on top. And some berries. All right, yum. Happy birthday, honey. It's ready. Here's what it looks like. Oh man, that looks good. I'm hungry. So Ed's still in his PJs, but so we're not going to make him be on the camera, but so far so good. We're off to a good start on the birthday. The weather's terrible, so we'll probably be inside all day hanging out. Hey guys, I'm hiding out from the weather in the shipping container to talk to you today about this SetPower fridge. So the nice folks at SetPower sent us this hot little number to test out for a couple of months and then let y'all know what we think about it. So we're super excited to open this up and check it out. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. This is a 45-quart portable fridge freezer combo. You can plug it into a 12-volt like the cigarette lighter in your car or a 110 outlet. It has a retractable handle. See if there we go. Nice. It has wheels, which we have not put on yet. This was in the box. I'm assuming it's about the wheels. It has a reversible, removable lid. It has a removable divider. There's a couple of boxes in here. I think probably the wheels. I'm going to take those out. It's also got a cool basket. So this thing has a dual zone design. So what that means is you can use it as a fridge freezer combination, or just a refrigerator, or just a freezer. And I think probably what we will use it for is just a freezer. I love this reversible lid. And look at that, metal. You know, it'll last. Boom, just like that. So I'm really excited to try this thing out because it can be very challenging living in the middle of nowhere, staying stocked up on groceries. So we want to try and stay stocked up, but we just have a small RV fridge. Any of you guys out there that have an RV refrigerator know that it is small. And not only that, you cannot put warm food in there or it will kill the fridge. You basically have to put cold food in there. So that in the summer, that can be really challenging when it's 100 degrees. Usually what I have to do is get in the car, load up at like 6 a.m., go over to Sam's Club, bring a bunch of ice chests, put the food in there, put ice on it, and then come back home and hopefully get it loaded into the fridge while it's still cold. So I plan to take this thing with me in the car, plugged in, right in the parking lot. I'm gonna put the food right into it. So I think it's gonna make my life a whole lot easier. So I'm really excited about it. So this company also offers a 3-year warranty on the compressor and a 1-year warranty on all the other parts. And it also has 2 modes, max or eco. So if you wanna save power, save energy, you can put it on eco mode. So we are really excited to put this thing to the test. Okay, I also forgot to mention that it has a built-in drain hole and an LED light. So we unpacked the boxes that were inside and it looks like we've got the wheels, the kit to put the wheels on, nice instructions, some fun stickers, and all the different plugs. So looks like it's ready to go. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys real quick the plugs. So we've got this standard cigarette lighter, but then it also comes with this adapter so that you can plug it into a regular outlet. So that's cool that they provided that. And then also, if you did not want the retractable handle, they give you an optional handle that you could put on, so it's just like this side. You could have a handle like this on each side.
It's right there on the side.
Yeah, it would attach right here on the side. So you have lots of options for this thing. And we've decided for now, we're not going to put the wheels on it because we're putting it directly in our SUV so that I can go shopping in just a couple of days. So for now, we're going to leave the wheels off so that it's not rolling around in the test. So we're going to test this out for 2 months, and then we're going to come back to you with a review video and let you guys know what we think.
Scout's birthday.
Scout, is it your birthday?
She's 2.
Homie, your hat's falling off.
And we made a little bit of a birthday cake, and Homie gets a piece too.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Of course, Homie he just eats it as fast as he can.
We got to make sure they don't fight.
Oh, I got it.
Basically, here's a
buddy.
secret about
buddy.
sweet little homies. He causes fights over food.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, do you cause fights?
Happy
buddy?
birthday, little Scooter. Wow, 2 years old already.
Yep.
What a beast.
2 years
She's
old.
a beast.
85 pounds, super smart, super strong.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look at the mess you guys made.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah,
guys.
cool. Blueberry stain on the...
Okay, clean up after yourself.
clean up after
Good girl. What do you think, homie? Good
girl.
job, guys. Happy birthday, Scout.
Good girl, Scout. Yeah,
Oh,
sweetheart.
you're a good dog. Okay, we're checking in with Henry today to see how he's surviving the winter. For those of you who don't know, this is my, see, how old is he? 19-year-old gecko. It was so cold this year that we had to come up with a whole new plan for him so that he doesn't freeze. So he normally has this little rock enclosure. He likes to basically live underneath it, but it's just not warm enough. So we got this new rock house and we got the hot rock inside of it. So basically he goes in there at night and he's toasty warm. So this is probably the warmest he's ever been in the winter. How you doing in there, bud? What's going on? His favorite thing to do is find one position and stay in it for 12 hours. I like your style, bud. Homie, it's time to get up. What are you doing? Homie, homie, it's time to wake up. How pugs survive the winter. Total hibernation. Homie, homie, time to wake up. Are you in there, buddy? Homie, there he is. Hi, buddy. It's time to get up. You get up? That's it.
Excellent.
That's all I got.